Guata, uva, bombones y espora. En el repo controlo rifles pesados pa' que lo mueva bacano. Un chuquemente lo que le mete maníaco. Estilo dominicano pa' que lo mueva bonito como quiero yo. Como lo mueve low, low, como lo mueve low, low, como lo mueve, como lo mueve, como lo mueve low, low. Los pactos se me ven presentes en el estado, la signa vigente. Le pongo un funde, me peto un vadiño, lo goza mientras ella me lo mueve. Al final de cuentas, puro placer. Y entre botellas, damas y mujeres. Disfruta bombastic, me lo sé fantastic. Soy adicto a cómo lo mueve lo mueve lo, cómo lo mueve lo, cómo lo mueve, cómo lo mueve, cómo lo mueve lo, cómo lo mueve lo, cómo lo mueve lo, cómo lo mueve, cómo lo mueve, cómo lo mueve lo.
That's awesome. Okay, what kind of music are we gonna listen to tonight? Liquid drum and bass. Rip spacebar. Rest in peace, Meerkat. Maybe he'll come back. I've seen him around in SBA. Como lo mueve, lo, como lo mueve, lo. D Black and Crusty at first. I appreciate you. Cafones, welcome back in the mix. NATO, Shino, Eternal.
Ruleta en el me da cora, se lo mueve la guata, uva, bombones y espora. En el repo controlo rifles pesados pa' que lo mueva bacano. Un chuquemente lo que le mete maníaco, estilo dominicano pa' que lo mueva bonito como no. Los pactos se me ven presentes en el estado, la signa vigente. Le pongo un funde, me peto un vadiño, lo goza mientras ella me lo mueve. Al final de cuentas, puro placer. Bombastic, me lo sé fantastic. Soy adicto a cómo lo mueve lo mueve lo.
Frick. That's not I meant to play. Don't click on that. Stop. Okay. Thank you, Shino. I appreciate it, man. It really means a lot. This is where we left off last stream. I set a bed just in case. Don't try my logout, please. I mean my bed. I did do a little bit of spiraling. Not much activity. But we're in that range where it's gonna look that way. A good bit of like east-westbound 1.12 trails. Good bit of them. It looks like spiraling done in the older version. This, however, seems potentially of interest. So I don't know, maybe it crosses over with this trail down here at some point. So we're gonna head this way. If you received a get to sub, make sure you thank Dev Shino. Thanks again, man. I appreciate you. Question, still got the fishing rod? Hell yeah, I do. Hell yeah, I have the Cafona's fishing rod. In fact, I think that one is especially stowed away in like my stash alt. The one that is just filled to the brim with all my greatest possessions. You got 6 out of 7 for your watch streak. That's awesome. S-Ways, welcome on in. Sanka, good to see you. Silent Howdy. I don't think I said hi to Nady yet. Yo, bro. Meerkat popped into Yama's stream a few days ago. Yeah, he seems to be kind of back on the map these days. Oh, I forgot to turn on ESP. It's gonna make my stream lag for a sec. Un momento. That was intense. Anybody else get that problem when you turn on ESP and it just nukes your entire computer for a sec? I'm pretty sure that's just me. Ass Ambassador, welcome on in. Surfing, good to see you. What do you mean, greatest mistake, Cafones? I forget. Did I not get that from that one chunky area? Don't worry.
I should never give my money to this streamer, bro.
Don't worry, Surfin. For anybody who doesn't know, me and Surfin are now stash buddies. And so, inevitably, when I find a great big stash, I will just reimburse him. And he can sell it off for real world money. It's fine. I mean, we do a little bit of money laundering on 2v2t. I appreciate the support, bro. What are you talking about? Happens if I turn ESP on at 0-0. I don't think it matters where I'm at. I don't know what the problem is. But when I turn it on once, then it's good for the rest of the time that this instance is up. It's kind of strange. Okay, turning on Obsidian ESP. That's different. Fart Ripper. Yo, bro.
You're
12 months? Put it there, pal. Fart Ripper, how you been? Thank you for the support, bro. It really means a lot. Schwa, welcome on in. Mr. Woozman. So Cafona says, you don't remember the full lore? Story time? Maybe I can actually get to clip it this time. LMAO. Cafonas, is this the time that, like, we were at the, what did we call it? The LARP lands? The spot with all the distorted, corrupted chunks? And then we found you fishing? And we blew you up? I thought that was a different time. Digging a hole for the past 2 weeks. Are you making a perimeter? Atrocity FN. Thank you for the follow, by the way. He said, yo, do you have a base which got raided at the beginning of this month? Atrocity, I don't think so. Are you referring to the Halloween base video? You have it as you're playing Peak as the category. Thank you for letting me know, Surfin. Let me fix that. Blah, 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 blah. All right, it's fixed. It'll refresh here in a sec. Thank you, Ass Ambassador. Peak was a good time. I appreciate those of you guys that came through. I hope we play again soon. I really, really enjoy that game. It's hard, right? Everybody who's played Peak. Moose came through and was like, no, that's an easy game. Ricardo, come on in. That's what he's referring to, S-Waves. Yeah, no, that was No-No's Halloween base. But I did visit it. When's the RV There Yet stream? I want to play RV There Yet. Do you guys recommend that game? I watched Moist Critical play it with his friends, and it seemed really cool. And then I came through on Blue's stream and brought it up, and she's like, yeah, it's way too buggy. Paul Steve 07 down. Was a top 1 video of all time. One of the top 1. I'm moving dubs and chopping them. That's the way to do it. That's how you move things fast. S-Waves, did you find something? Did you find my stash? Do I have an axe on me? Cold hard stare. Not a dub chopper. How far from axis do you spiral? Sometimes I'm right on the axis. Sometimes kind of close to it, and sometimes in the middle of nowhere. All locations could prove fruitful. ICS waves. The issue with if you're like moving your own stash and you're chopping up dubs is it gets so unorganized. If it's already like unorganized dubs, then it's a great method because it's faster. But I brought this up last stream or the other stream, I don't know. But I moved Jaws stash. Jaws is on a 2v2t hiatus as he's grinding some IRL stuff, and he wasn't super confident with his stash location, so he asked if I would move it to mine. And the first half, it was like 300 dubs. First half I moved like normal and tried to keep it organized, and then I just got sick of it because it took me so long. It was kind of like a little side quest of mine, so I wasn't rapidly trying to do it for any reason. And I got so sick of how long it was taking, so I ended up just chopping up the dubs and just shoving them in random chests. Montreal, welcome on in. Oh no, like I move them and then chop, but I get you. Oh, yeah. Like optimally, I think that, so they have robots that do it now. I don't have a stash moving bot, but I know a good bit of people do. I think like the Masons were the first to do it publicly. But if you don't have an auto stash mover robot, then the fastest way is definitely to like pull up on 8 dubs, chop up all 8, just stand in it, make sure your bed is set like right there, and then you TP and make sure you TP right in front of a water column, or maybe just like a bunch of hoppers on the ground, and then you just dump your inventory right onto it, and then it automatically like goes into some dubs, and you can slash kill immediately. You like put your e-chest like right there on your respawn or where you're getting pearled, open it up, dump it all, slash kill. You can get into a super fast groove if you do things that way. Bedpacks has it? For real? Who made Bedpacks? Because I know there's bone hacks. Okay, if anybody uses that strat, don't do it to my stash if you find my stash. That would just be rude. Damn, look on in. How long to move 100 dub stash? I used to like time it. I'm not that fast anymore. I haven't found a really big stash in like a year now. So I've gotten rusty about it. But at one point I did have a time. Like me, Bobbers, Egg, and Malik all timed ourselves. And the fastest mover by a good bit was Bobbers, and then it was Egg. And then me and Malik spent way too much time playing grab ass or something. Star Lightning, welcome on in. XYZ BTW Rusher plugin. Oh, Ziza, you're so informed. Took me like over 3 hours to move 400. That makes sense. Is there another trail over here? Parallel tars? Or did we just get lucky running straight into a secret loaded area? Let's open up some of these chests. What's up? In this range is when like those kinds of things can happen. You can just barely load a chunk in the peripheral of your eye and turn out to be something special on the other side. We don't need that on anymore. If I open up my map, there's this like southbound activity, but then there's this that I assumed that was, could also be this. We'll still investigate a little bit more. How far out are you now? I don't want to say. I don't know if I want to say. Okay, I don't think that they like came through and hit anything in some chests. Methinks that did not happen. Already checked that one. All right, we're gone. Where's Moog? Right here. Hi, Moogle. He's very relaxed right now. What would count as a stash for the challenge? We have not set exact parameters yet. I think that 5 dubs. I think we can agree that 5 dubs. Would be good. Optimally 67 dubs. 6 or 7 dubs would be fine too. Farm count. What do you guys think? If we find a farm base that has like 5+ shulker dubs of, you know, like raid farm materials or fireworks. Stop. Stay back. You cretin. Yellow Brick Rope comes through and says, have you heard about Project Goliath? I don't think I have. What's that about? I need to make a Twitch account. The delay is too much. Yeah, YouTube delay really sucks. Ooh, there's a hidden bed over there. Someone's mining away a little bit. Come on. Looks like it's been found. King John Trey Live was here. RF32 F2F was here. On the same day. So is it their base? Oh, nah. Well, then April. These are all April. These are all April. Did I miss counting? No, he hasn't hit that number yet. He hasn't hit 9,999 yet. What is this? Lord Dino's humble house created that same day. Okay, so they all must live here. Buried treasure map. What? It's good. That's a good base. It's a good base. Come on. Imagine. Close your eyes. Imagine. I was really banking on those dubs. New Dawn Rocket Factory. High explosion risk. Be careful. Bro, you can't even hit them all. Is this supposed to be a pearl chamber? It's not even sucking you down. Dayor. You know what? I respect this place. It looks exactly like that one base that we found like 29 mil out that I made that little video about. Yo, keep the clock going. Keep the clock going. Except for this one has like some extra chests and this thing. But besides that, it's almost exactly the same. Well, that's cute. I respect it. Maybe there's something else nearby? Probably not. Probably not. Let's go ahead and throw down a sign somewhere. Make sure we have extra sign. Let's just like hide it in the corner of this house. Real secret like. Takes a keen eye to even notice it. King Softs? I'm not sure if I'm familiar. All right, let's repair our armor a little bit more on this guy. All right. Well, I guess that's gonna have to do. This isn't the most efficient design, is it? Definitely not. Definitely not. It'll do, though. I mean, look at the materials they're using to build. I gotta respect it. Fly around a little bit. Maybe they ended up making a base. That was April of this year, so they've had plenty of time to do a bit more if they wanted. How far off are we from like hitting this with our spiral? Pretty far. True, Schwa. What's up, Real? Real D2 Esports. Using Meteor and Rusher? Yeah. Microphones. We'll tell the story next time. Would be a crazy decoy. Under the right circumstances, it would, but we're not even far enough out. Like, if we go into the nether, I guarantee it's going to be 99% 1.12 chunks. I have a perimeter farm base. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Has anybody here made a perimeter farm, but in their efforts to do so, they also like protected the amethyst deposits? Made like a little amethyst farm about it. Amethyst farms look so cool. Amethyst grows way too slow. Yeah, but it's AFK. So you could position it in the same area that you're AFKing your creeper farm and all your other farms. Rip. Rip S-Waves. I used to have an old base in the pause chord quadrant. Do you mind me asking if you're in the pause quadrant? I am not right now. That's all I'll say. I'm not in pause. I don't think I was watching him stream that. The perimeter on my witch farm is 41 by 41 or 67 to 67. I can't remember. Probably not that second one. But yeah, those are like secret OP. Those are secret. Secret good. S-Waves is a certified Fart Clan insider. Wait, is that true? S-Waves, would you like to defend yourself? I feel like Riths right now. With this little drum and bass vibe on bass hunting. I just need to turn off my cam and go no mic. Who is the shitbag lagging the sever? I like this guy. I like this Falcor 123 guy. That's awesome. Are the Melon Men done? That's a good question. Oh, wait. S-Wave says Blue Eyes doesn't trust me because I made the Melon Men go boom. Mango, bad leader, though. It had to be done. Man, you guys remember the Be Aware days? And then the Be Aware drama with Mango. And then there was that like propaganda campaign against the Melon Men about them bed trapping new players at spawn, and I brought it up on the stream. And then Mango DM'd me and he's like, please don't talk about that. That is not true. He brought out receipts. He's like, we help this many new players every day. And we don't bed trap them. I was like, got you, bro. I'll make sure I let stream know. Be aware, Pavel edits S-Waves equals basemates. Yikes. I don't. I guess we'll explore a bit eastbound from there, but I don't think these guys are gonna have any secrets. Be aware, Pavel edits, S-Waves, and the FBI. Basemates. Wheeler Dom, come on in. Dude. There's some shit that goes down, like, relative to the server that is serious. But there's a lot of stuff that is just people taking it too serious. Dude, these guys nuked this pillager outpost. They tried to lava cast it. This was the fake base. But, what was I gonna say? Be Aware made some excellent AI songs. What is your opinion of searching past the world border. I think the majority of big bases are way out there. Yellow brick rope. Oftentimes, I would take this opportunity to like LARP about glitching past the world border and like finding some pop-up bases and stuff. But I think that what you're talking about is like nether bases past the overworld world border. And I wholeheartedly believe that there are at least a handful of prehistoric ancient bases out there that have no trail to them, that were created during a TP exploit time period. And so they may never be discovered because they're just like shitballs far out. That being said, like more modern bases that have been traveled out to, there are bases. People do make stashes out there because it's so far that the amount of base hunters that go out there are close to zero. However, you're running the risk of it only taking one base hunter. You can't really hide your trail off the highway. You can try your best to super big brain, make like a maze of trails and hide it somewhere among it. But if somebody's going out there to base hunt and they see your trail, they're going to see it through. They're going to load every single chunk. So that's why I don't think a lot of people really do it in modern days. I feel like those exist before the world border still. You're talking about nether stashes that got TP to? Thanks, New Chunks. Is that what you're talking about, Ezra's? I mean, yeah, there has to be, right? All right, at this point, y'all, look at the map. Might as well just keep going southwest from here. We could probably expedite this journey by going to the nether for a hot second. We don't need the axe on us. I did put this map back in my inventory. I forgot that I didn't have it last stream, but this is our good luck charm. It's the only reason why we found this base that we did today so far. But more are coming. To be honest, I don't think that base that we just found was found. So it just goes to show. April 2025, if anything was created between April and now in this range, it is plausible that it has not been found yet. So that's a good sign. That's a good sign that we're in a pretty good range. We want to go here, but this is curious over here. What is this about? Oh, this is just nether side of the base that we just found. Is there a sign down here? An anvil. They have a whole nether hub. They have a whole nether base. There's also another portal over here that might be curious to investigate. What mat mod is that? Supreme Leader, welcome on in. It is Zeros Plus. Zeros Plus. Oh, we're in 1.12 chunks right now. Stash? Oh, bother. Let's get back in the nether. See how far off are we from here. Let's just fly this, it's fine. Do you have cord leak? Wait, did I do that on accident just now? So Nady brings up the example of the Mu mega base that is in the nether cords of Mu. Yes, that was a thing. It is just ruins now. Yellow Brick Rope, I appreciate the follow, man. But yeah, so Mu Mega Base, which we all know about, was about like 5 mil, 10 mil. There was a nether base that was found by Sago, actually, I believe. He doesn't really come through streams anymore, but he used to come through a lot. He's in our like little video of what is it? Like going on the test server for the update. Thank you, New Chunks. He's the guy that like hooked us up with some gear before we went and killed that vanilla dude for the 3rd time. But anyways, he's the dude that found it, and it was super high profile at the time. He was keeping it on lock, and he just sent me a picture of just a beacon with what's one of like the super old school Mu guys. I want to see if I can actually find the picture right now. I'm gonna look it up on my phone. I'm scrolling. The picture is probably public now. Maybe he deleted the picture. Damn, I don't know. Yikes. It was somebody like Thebes or something, like crazy. Oh, no, it was XCC2. It was a sign that just said XCC2 at a respawn anchor. And I'm like, bro, I didn't even know he did anything since the server updated. And there ended up being a stash there. He ended up taking it, and now it's all public and stuff. But that really long unnecessary story I just told was basically to just say that, yeah, that time period is when TPs like that were around, and the existence of Mu 2, which had no, or like the Nether Mu, which had no trails to it, is evidence that people were doing it around that time. Unfortunately, that was like a year ago. And so any base that meets that time frame of the creation of Mu, that's also on the archive, you know, that's not just blatantly a vanilla place. Pretty much all of those locations have been explored nether quartz wise by hunters. Wait, so how did he find it? Really dumb. He just thought of it. He was just like, has anybody ever checked these chords? And so he just flew out there, and he was the first person to find it. And it was only like a year ago, which is miraculous that nobody else had that idea before he did. I thought 87AC found it for some reason. That might be right. Let me check my messages with 87. No. But 87 and Sago were associates at the time. Because I found the spot where they moved it and picked up the scraps. Ooh. Awesome scraps. Yeah, it was one of the two. It was one of the two. But I know they stashed together and they were associates and they were friends and they worked together on it. So, yeah. I gotta take off my sweatshirt, y'all. It's getting hot as shit in here. Coolest stash I've seen is Voodoo Spawn Base. Spawn Base? There's a stash at a spawn base? Was it hella old? I mean, I associate Voodoo with that banner set. We've seen the Voodoo banners before. They're a classic set. I own a few dubs from that stash. Oh, that's what you said earlier. That is super sick. Sometimes you can just feel when certain kits are just ancient. Voodoo spawn base. It was turbines, like 16 mil nether. Was that the recent turbine stash? That was... Is that place on the archive now? If so, I want to check it out because I haven't seen it yet. It is on the archive. Alright. I'm going to check that out here in a sec. Alex Twitch, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Because, yeah, that was a really high-profile heist. I'm pretty sure to this day, nobody knows who stole that stash. Which, like, Aura. I think I know who found it, but no point in leaking. Yeah, I'm not going to tease it out of you or anything at this point. Whatever. If they want to come forward and post screenshots about it in the base hunting discords, then that's sick. But if not, I 100% understand. 100% understand. Anybody know who stole Corbin's stash? Are we getting wide? There's a portal spot. $2K plus insane dubs. That's the stash you can't talk about. It was Paul, said Spacebar. Nah, my big secret find was in 2024 anyway. But when I do make it public, it's gonna be through a sick YouTube video edit with some like funk in the background. Just crazy effects. What's the biggest known stash on TV right now? Nobody knows. I'll give you guys a little bit of insider knowledge. Okay. And people might say Gringotts. Gringotts is the notorious Spawn Masons stash. However, the way that Gringotts works, and this became known publicly when the big Zero Neb Old Lady North leak stuff came about. I don't know if it had to do with both of them or if it was just Old Lady North. But anyways, there was like a spreadsheet of data which tells us that there were 10 different stash locations, and they're all split apart, and then they take all of that data and all the different dubs and they put into one database, and that's what Gringotts is. So it could be that. It could be that. There is the infamous JM10K stash, which we bring up on stream sometimes. Malik likes to come through in front about it, and that's the journeyman group stash situation, which is comprised of all of Egg's biggest finds, Malik's biggest finds, and Bobber's, finding the fluff bucket stash, which was 2K dubs, and the Force-Ken stash, which was also around that size. I forget which one was bigger, but it was massive, massive. Which also had illegals that we unstacked, and then my big finds. So a lot of the Glowski stuff, and then my 2024 finds. So that's a big collection of stuff. That at one point in time was all in one location, kind of as LARP, because we wanted to kind of feel like we just had the biggest stash on the whole server. But then we decided to be smart, and so a lot of it is split up nowadays. Now, in addition to those two that I can think of off the top of my head, I have to, and this is the part that I'm gonna give you guys some insider knowledge on. We can't forget about Visions of Red and the IRS folks, because they have had some crazy tech in the recent couple years. And there are rumors that their stash, that their like group wealth rivals even the Gringotts database these days. None of that's been confirmed with me. I haven't communicated with any of them directly about that, but I've heard rumors about that, and I wouldn't be too shocked if that was the case. So those are like the top 3 active stashes that I know about being really massive. But maybe there's other like things. S-Waves, I'm talking about Visions of Red and their group IRS, which includes Crimson Stream, and others. What's the biggest one I found? We were kind of just talking about that. I haven't come clean about my biggest find yet, but that Glowski stash that I found a few years back is definitely up there. Oh, Paw, yes, because they've kind of like, IRS has kind of come through and taken a couple people under their wing. Popple is one of those people that's an avid base hunter as well. So in doing that, they are just accruing their wealth. What's holding you back from saying it? 2v2t politics. Because while it wouldn't be anything that is like super detrimental to my reputation in terms of my ability to stream or whatever, it might affect my good graces with other organizations on the server. A lot of IRS members spread out their dubs into chunk box stashes. Yes, Nady. Yeah, and that was exampled by Rich when he found that Visions of Red stash, which had a lot of big greasy egg stuff at it. Does the person who owns it know you took the stash? No. We might be pulling up on somewhere here soon. 2v2t politics aren't real. What is real? I was also instructed not to talk about fines. Why is that? Well, I mean, there could be a number of reasons. Example number 1, we were talking about that turban stash being found, which I still need to like pop onto the archive server and check out. But Turban, an associate of the Masons, a very powerful player in his own right, even deeper than the Masons as far as like old school players. He runs the archive. He's a very big name. And if people find out that you did him wrong, and those people are really locked in with these old school players, or the Masons or whoever, and then a court exploit comes out, they might be like, go after that dude. Like, we're gonna expedite going after that one dude that found Turban stash, because maybe we can get our stuff back. Go eye for an eye. And so people kind of like preemptively think about stuff like that in terms of like high profile or big name stashes. And that's a particular case because these people that Turban are associated with, like Iron Exception in them, they have a history of coding and exploits. Whereas like if you find like another base hunter's stash, you might maybe you don't want to, like if my stash gets found, I would understand why somebody wouldn't want me to know and try to keep it on the down low. But I don't think I'm as much of a risk of like getting my hands on a cord exploit and then being able to retaliate with it. But another, that was all like wrapping around example number 1. Example number 2 is if it's like some shitters. Like someone you'll find on the Am I the Asshole Reddit page, or Am I Overreacting Reddit page, being like, some kid stole my 50 dubs on 2B2T, and so I found out his IRL information and posted it online. You don't want to be a victim to that, you know? So if it's like a shitter's stash, you might not know it's a shitter until after you've taken it and you told them, because you're just trying to be like a friendly, be like, GG's, man, I found your stuff. Hope you don't mind. I left you a little bit of this behind. Good luck on the rest of your 2B journeys. Like, you could go about that as friendly as possible, but if it's just like some shitty kid on the other side that doesn't give a fuck, they could take things into IRL. So those are kind of like the 2 things that people sometimes keep in mind. Happened to Magnum, right? That they got targeted after stealing from the Masons. Not exactly. Actually, maybe spacebar. There's kind of some illusion around that. I've heard, because what happened with Magnum is he found a Gringotts stash. It was like 1,000 dubs or something. Stole like half of it. I think that they made like a deal to like split it 50-50. But then after the fact, Magnum's stash got pulled up on by the Masons like really soon after, and so people were like, oh, they just had a core split the whole time, and that's why they let him take it. Hold that thought. Come on. Set Pearl. Sorry, I haven't read any messages in a minute, but you're gonna have to wait another minute. Come on, dupe stats. There are shulkers down there. Come on. Thank goodness it was a slime block down there. Come on, come on, come on. Let me in. Move it. Names? No. Creme 10. Okay, there are map arts on the wall. I have an idea. I'm getting smart. No render. Entities. Item frames. Entity. Are they gone? Nope. Item. Boom. Ah, full-time streamer Paul. Show me the dubs. Show me the dubs. Okay, we got swords in the ground. Bunch of mist. Come on. No, 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 no. That's 1 dub. 1. We'll count it. Oh, bollocks. Any other dubs around? Go, 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 go. No. What about up here? I'm just speed running for the dubs right now, and then we'll take it slow and enjoy this location. Come on. Come on. Just give me a unique renamed item. Dubs. Isn't that one really old map art? South Sea 1 books. Come on. Oh. I'm not mad. Zekoi Kid. That's crazy. Foggy Shack Incorporated. I'm taking that in 1 hit. More Sal books. Come on, give me more. I don't know what that was over there, but I'm not going to hover it for too long. Cherry Caffin. Does this count? Does this count? Please, please tell me it counts. Please, please. Spacebar, ban anybody who says no. All right, it seems like there's a poll going on in chat. For anybody who doesn't know, we have been going from 0-0 all the way into the wilderness to find a dupe stash for 8 streams now. This is episode 8, give or take. And it was a 0-0 to dupe stash challenge. And we stop reading T Black's messages. And we just determined that it's probably going to have to be like 5 dubs minimum. Okay? But it's a lot of misc stuff. It's a kind of a messy location. There's shulks laying about, though. Let me in. He has a banner collection. I don't know if that helps my odds. Whole lot of swords. That doesn't count. That... Dubs. Okay, a lot of carpet. Some empties. Totems. Not the best dub. Okay, I'll be honest there. He does have some books. Oh! Yoink. One. Some shulks. Over here... Empty shulks. Okay, that doesn't really count. It's like 1 dub plus. See, it gets good up here though. It gets good up here. It's looking like close to actually like 3.5 dubs. I'll let you guys know. Whose base is this and why are there my brand shulkers? It's Creme 10. Does anybody know who Creme 10 is? It's kind of stashy. I'm kind of enjoying this series, so if you guys vote no, that this doesn't count as a valid stash to end this series, I won't be pissed. Creme is Cherry Caffin's friend. Cherry Coffin's friend. Damn it. Wait. Dearest Creme, thanks for letting me stay here. I left some stuff. Master Maple Leaf. In this chest of yours as a thank you. Oh. Is the poll over yet? All right, Cherry Coffin. I'll be kind to this place since he's your friend. Lockfit, we found a little stashy base. Who invited Cherry Coffin out here? I can't take anything. Or maybe I can. With vengeance. NSFW map arts? Oh yeah, there's a shit ton of map arts here, y'all. I turned off, I did no render item frames, so I can't see any of them, but like, the walls are covered in map arts in here. All this. Hi, Creme. Luke and VC said it doesn't count. What did the poll say? Did the poll say yes, it counted, or no, it didn't count? Yeah, the banners go super hard. We didn't go down here yet. He's got those things. There's a pearl spot over there, too. 14 no, 1 yes. Fine, it's valid. Let me take off my sweatshirt really fast. Because we came into this place Zoom. Super fast like I'm low-key out of breath by the way that we just came about finding this place. So we are gonna which one was it? It seems like the answer was no, which is fine. But yeah, just give me a moment to take off my sweatshirt, fill up my water. All right, appreciate you, Blue. Thank you for your honesty. Okay. Thank you, Spacebar. Okay. So, let's go back up to the entrance. Was it through here? Nice little entrance room. All right. Thank you, J Rear. So, yeah, we just pulled up on this. There was a farm. Is this the beginning of a plane build? Oh, it's a blimp. Entrance in the back. Let me in! Bye, S-Waves. Works great. Little farm. February 2025. So that's like the beginning of this year. Which again kind of proves our theory right that we were in a good range. We were in a good range to find good stuff. We determined that earlier. But then after finding that other place earlier, made in April of this year, which was like a vanilla base, that it was undiscovered by any base hunters. So that also reaffirms that we're kind of in a sweet spot at the moment, it appears. So we're definitely gonna stick around here for a bit. If things have lasted around here for over a year without getting found, we might get lucky again. No way down. No way down but up. It's a great question. IPPC. Cute entrance to the base. Great landing. We didn't explore anything over here. Oh, this is just the outskirts of that area, which we saw. Any secret rooms behind the paintings? It appears not. Is this, what is this? Is this like a mini golf course vibe? Self-destruct button maybe? And this just looks like a little farming, little quarry zone. Not a whole lot of work in it. Looks like you got some lava from there. Well, Rutland, I mean like previously to me, because we're trying to, you know, find a stash. Excellent farm situation going on. Oh, and he's got a farmhand. He's working hard. Very cute farms all around. Oh, signboard. Okay, no cords set on the signs. Stand at the dragon head and stare at the map art slowly. This base was built by Krem10 during Feb 2025. Hit me up on Discord about anything 2B2T related at Krem1192. Fireworks and totem farms are outside. Take what you need and enjoy your stay. Aw, look how cute this face is. There must be a map here, like one of the visual tearing ones with the Mawar effect. We can... There's a book! Good thing we turned that off for a sec. Oh, oh. Please sign your name below if you have found this place. Bro, you signed the book yourself. You That's fine. That's fine. But yeah. Oh, maybe he's talking about this thing. That's the Mawar effect. There's no evil maps in my render right now, so I'll keep it on for a sec. But yeah, that's always really cool to see. Stop, T-Black, stop. Cool. Did we already go into here? What is up here? Oh! I didn't even notice that. Underground entrance to his creeper farm. Excellent. What do you mean dono wall? Hope you find Anarchy's Highway Grief supply stash. I don't think he does that anymore. I'm gonna catch up with a couple of messages right now. I decided to get back into 2B and found a base belonging to the Collective the other day. Wait, did you DM me about that, or did you bring them up the other day? Somebody came through on stream and asked if I knew about the Collective, which sounds familiar. I'm sure I know members in it, but I don't know a whole lot about them. Yeah, that book is the biggest jackpot though. Bring the whole base to Fart Clan, block for block. Bro, imagine. It's just reverted back to vanilla. Wait, is he on? Oh, imagine he was online. We could pearl him back. That's the only pearl set. We didn't look in these. Oh, nice. Wait, who had their name on that? Andre Flames. Yeah, I think he made one of his own. I have made one of these. The original one was built by the player XCC2 and Passio 5 way back in the day. And I think Andre Flames also made one of his own. There's probably others that have made it too, because it's a really easy map art to make. It's really cool to have. I guess now that they're super circulated though, people don't really need to make them on their own. It was more important to like have a location of your own for that kind of map art back in 1.12 when it would revert all the time. That way you can always make sure you have one because they were just so cool. Let's do our due diligence and look through each of these. Glowski. There's the Ninja Walrus banner. Some more stack 32Ks. Red-lipped Blenny. Opal Corp? I'm not familiar. Ooh. Snout armor trim? Is that a newer one? No. Is it? He definitely has some 1.21 stuff here. These are empty bundles. Alphas. Amazing. Yeah, see, he's got the waxed, oxidized copper grate and breeze rods and the like. Flow banner, that's one of the new ones. He's got wind charges. That's always cool. Melon Men banner. Power Up Replay, that's the banner he had hung up. And he has a bunch of Daddy Ross banners. Alright, so Blue, let's check out the banners. Let's check out the banners. Because this dude is super new age, super active, and that's why we see like cherry coffin kits up there. And probably some new gen banners too. Ouch. Let's just I forget the names of these even though I recognize them. Prisoner Idiot on that one. This one's the, oh, it's just a gray banner, no name. I don't recognize this one. SCT. Anybody know? We've seen this 1,000 times. Oh, it's a Russian group. This is Bedrock City. You know, I have something. One sec. Let me cover my screen really fast. It shouldn't leak my cords. This thing that I'm going to try to turn on. It's called Banner Data. Okay, it doesn't leak cords. It doesn't leak cords. So what we can do is we can look at the banner and then I just press right click and it'll show up in chat. The Valar. Becky Babes banner. That's crazy. We found Becky Babes signs like so long ago. I think they're featured in the Wine Child Highway video. United Builders, another Wine Child banner. What is... That's just a Discord. This is Mount Fick. Yeah, we found that plenty of times. This is another Ninja Walrus Christmas banner. We found that recently too on the same series. This is the Millennium banner. I guess the creator of the Millennium, I forget their name, but they came through on stream the other day too, so that's cool. El Motax, Astral Brotherhood. It's just a shop one. Waterway Union. Yo, it's Nono! Nono Buns banner. That is so cute, man. You did good. You did good. Okay. Graybeard Geezers. Goodfellas. Daddy Ross. Goodfellas AK, that's also the same one as one of the Baron Dome ones, I think. Imperial. Andre Flames. Fusion. Shout out to Fusion. Ninja Walrus. Just light gray banner. But that looks... This is the... what is it? I forget the name, but I recognize that. The Kit one. Kaiser Soze's banner. That's awesome. That's pretty rare. And then PR Thomas banner. Were there other banners up top? There were. Perhaps his more renowned ones. The ones that he liked the most. Harambe's banner. We've seen that before. This one I haven't seen before. 420. It's just called 420. This is a carrot one. The Way of the Carrot by Namey McNameface. A Kutskin on YouTube is his banner. Another one of those. Team Seal of Ori Calicos? Calicos? I don't know that. Turkey Flag by Keskin. Another one of these. Another PR Thomas. This is the Loot Lords? I didn't know that. Highland Over Everything. FSI Rising Sun and IAS. So, no blue banner, unfortunately. Crampton's Fork! Ooh, what's this? I'm sorry, Crim 10. Dude, it's a whole Crim 10 kit! Okay, I might take like one kit of the collectibles that I want to take. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. It's okay, T-Black. I'm not offended. Nothing in that pot. Nothing in that pot. All right, let's do our due diligence through these dubs now. Because he's got a lot of collectibles laying about. 2BTG times. Griefed! I've never seen this. Because like the 2BTG times has been circulated a bunch, and there's a bunch of different issues of it. I don't know if this is like an unlocked version, so we're just seeing it griefed. I don't know if it's been griefed recently, or if it was deliberately mapped this way. I don't know, but that's curious. I've never seen a griefed 2BTG times like this. Pretty smile. Let's turn off auto arm, or not auto armor, no render. He does have armor sets up here. It's just regular diamond. No special names on these. Jeez, that could have been bad, but it looks pretty friendly up here for the most part. Turn that back on. No render. Daddy Ross item frames, rare. Ooh, Jamba Juice. See, he didn't have a Jamba Juice one hung up, I don't think, or this one, Rice and such. So he has even more banners than he has hung up. Firecat's Fish, classic. Swisher's hand rolls. Shout out to Swisher. FSI Monkey Tech rockets. Who is the FSI? He has a bunch of their brand stuff here. John's Eternal Life. FSI build set. Oh, Foggy Shack Incorporated. That's what this is. This is the FSI. Duh. Interesting. Anybody know? Anybody know much about that group? Whose base? It belongs to a player named Creme 10. There's the Cherry Coffin stuff. I need to like not look in this kit in the middle. I don't know if it's NSFW, but it seems semi-voluptuous when I scan through it. Actually, I'm just gonna cover my screen real fast. Sorry to be annoying y'all. Actually, in hovering it, it's not. If you were to put all the maps together, it's kind of like a anime chick in a position, and like her underwear is showing. Probably wouldn't get me in trouble. But I'm not gonna risk it. It's in Cherry Coffin's kit. He's the one that put it in there. Fart Soldiers Initiative. Thank you, Luke. Show it. I just don't want to. I'll bring it to the base. It's in your kit, bro. It's in your kit, bro. I don't know. I didn't put it in there. Oh, Southwest Cherries map art. Awesome. Shout out to Cherry Coffin. That's so random. Like, isn't it so random how things happen on the server? Like, we just got introduced to Cherry Coffin this week. And I only got invited to that map art base this week. And it just so happens that this dude's base that we found today, over 1 million blocks away, is like tight. Well, like around 1 million. That's so cool. Yeah, Jack, we did pull up. It's a bit stashy. I've determined like 3.5 dubs total. Right now we're doing the part where we're just sifting through all of the dubs because it's all MISC and there's like unique items within it. So we're just checking the names. Seeing if there's anything particularly of note. I kind of already looked in this one earlier. Ooh, let's check the armor bits here. And I'll just go like this. Ooh, what? I want to put that stuff on. Pause, 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 pause. Okay, put on the boots. Put on the legs. Put on this. And put on this. And then we're going to run over to this room. Help. Help! Oh, this was the dragon head that he was talking about on those signs over there. And... ooh. Handsome or what? Check the specs. Gold material in the coast armor trim. It's all coast. Yeah, Jack, I have a... I keep turning no render on the way I do, and it, you know, you saw that item frame get deleted. This place is full to the brim with map arts, but some of them I'm not so sure are safe on stream. What? I'm putting this armor away. I'm putting that set on. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Oh yeah, that armor was unenchanted. Hella cool. This one is enchanted. Yo. And he got silence. I love the silence armor trim. The dapper boots. Where'd it go? Oh, I think I put it back on. Dapper pants. Dapper shirt. Go, 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 go. You fumbled not checking everything before the poll. It's fine. This is a great preemptive find to kind of warm you guys up for the stash that we're going to find at the end of the series. Oh, it's so cool. Oh yeah, this in the middle. I think it's like a little like mini golf course. I think that's what it's supposed to be. I have to take this armor set. I have to. You know what? Maybe I will take, you know, like the unique book, the unique Creme 10 brand trident, and some of his unique stuff. I'll take this armor set, and maybe just maybe I'll supplement it. In return, I will move some stuff here. It's a good friend of Cherry Coffin who did us good at the map art event. This is Cherry Coffin's friends base. What are the brown shells hidden in the wall? Oh, we checked those. They're like empty. Breezely's box. Killeroids. Okay, so now we want to look through here. Items to dupe by evil scientist. Awesome. Never seen that. Andre Flames, old-timey pumpkin pie, homemade pumpkin pie, classic. Cosmic. I'm not gonna bring him 10 dubs. Pickles, spicy e-chest. What? Spicy chests. What's this? FP banner. Russia's Revenge. This is a nice little Folia kit. This is real nice. We have to check the book and quills. I hate to say it. All right. There's some elytra here. Cool. All right, let's go down to the dubs down here now. Sift through here. It's just the South Sea 1 book. We haven't even opened the South Sea 1 book. Low key, I'm afraid it's gonna be something not safe for stream. These were all empty shulks. Oh. All right, I'm just gonna turn off no render for this. Safe maps. Maps are safe. But look at these armor sets. He's representing the hell out of this group. Pad Seed 2019. Oh, so cool. All right, so that's all these. I think, again, we got a glimpse of that map that was in the cherry coffin thing. It's not, I don't think it, damn. I wouldn't necessarily say it's not safe for work, but it depends on where you work. You know what I'm saying? It's an auto crafter. I wonder what he was doing here. Okay. Those are all the music discs. Amazing. All right, we can head down. Last set of dubs to really look through. And I hope you guys aren't like bored of us like doing our due diligence and just like looking through the collectibles and stuff, because in addition to just being curious what's in them, it's also really cool to, it's an archiving practice. Okay, we already saw all those. What is this? Wilson. This one also is a Moir effect. Visual tearing. Sleepy Femboy. They don't have that one hung up. Lord of the Rings. Awesome. Ooh, a bunch of maps. Cute. The Geezer Town 5 map. Cheesy Tots. Shout out TMC 4000. So those totems that we just hovered over aren't farmed, but they're duped because they're named Kinorana. What if you farmed a bunch of totems and renamed all of them Idol of Kinorana just like this to make it appear like you duped them? That might be based. It's like kit shop. Name tags. Unenchanted elytras. Headbang shovel. Cavillas. I don't know if I'd seen those before. Elijah, we voted no. It's about 3.5 dubs here. And just before we pulled up here, we kind of decided it should be 5 minimum. After the fact, though, we've really like dug deep into this base and found a lot of unique stuff. So people might have a change of heart, but that's okay. I'm content with validating this as just a super sweet pit stop on our journeys. Flashy boots, flashy pants. It's all flow stuff. Oh my Oh my, oh my. Creme 10. Back on the pedestal. Check it out. Ooh. Ah. Flow trim is really new. I did not check if it was cursive. That's the bad part, Blue. It has Curse of Vanishing as well. I could have just set a bed and died. Anybody have any bright ideas? Guys, it's 2B2T. You can hack, cheat, steal, lie if you want. How do I get this thing off my body? Paul, to save the relic, you need to never use your main account ever again. Nobody has any bright ideas? Okay, what if I have an Elytra and I turn on auto armor, which automatically puts on Elytra? I'm just left clicking and spamming Q as fast as possible right now. Why does it say loading on my mouse? Crash the server, make it roll back. My whole day's ruined. I can remake this. I can remake this right now. Prot 3, we can just forget the curse stuff. Flow, armor trim, gold material. I'm sure he has more flow armor trim around. Okay. We can just remake it real fast. He won't know the difference. Okay, flow. Nope, that's not flow. It was rib. Flow. Spire. No. Bolt. Come on. Come on, bro. What? Guys, I think we're cooked. I don't have any flow in here, do I? I'm not gonna go do a trial chamber easy peasy. Jack, the issue is that I would like to take it. I would love to. Okay, you know what? We just have to swallow our pride and deal with it. I've determined it. No, you're not looking. Whatever. Whatever. We're just gonna have to swallow our pride. I'm not doing a trial chamber this stream. I don't think there's much else here that I need to show off to you guys. Maybe I can try to really carefully on one foul swoop turn off no render and just like move in a way where if I see the edge of a map art that I think will be NSFW, I'll just stop. So far, so good for the most part. These swords are sick. Vorx is crazy. Yo, it's the names from the map art event? Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is a bit of an older rendition of it. Awesome. Yeah, that's crazy, Preston. Okay, here on the left side, it seems good. It seems fine. So keep going. Super careful. Yeah, this is all good. Some things are slightly scandalous, but... Ooh. Yo, Exodia. That's sick. Wait, Blue's map is here? Which one is that? This one? These are fine. What, boobs are safe for work? It's the nipples that'll get you. Go down here. No name on the rod. And then, of course, there was the NSFW map art room, which we will not be exploring on stream. Maybe I'll be brave. Maybe I'll be brave and I'll do some comms for you guys. I'm so mad about my chest plate on right now. Okay, I'm going in. Yep. Uh-huh. Not bringing these to work. No, I am not. All right. I'm done being brave. Or Cam Gooning stream. All right, well. Rip that thing. As we go up. Oh, see, this is why we do that. Check for things like this. Rusher hack 1. What is this? What is this? Wine child self-portrait. Look at it. I've never seen this. That's funny. That's funny. All right, I'm just gonna scale up staircase this way. And it's fine up here, but shout out Trana. Shout out to Trana. All right, now that I think that we've done everything we need to do here. I am gonna end it here in a sec. A little short stream. But I am gonna have to do the dirty deed against this chest plate off camera. Are you looting this place or leaving it? I'm not gonna loot the crap out of it. I'm gonna take a little bit of stuff. You know me, I'm a huge fan of the collectibles and the named stuff. I'm sure he will respect that. I'm sure that he's in communications with Cherry Coffins right now. I'm sure he's gonna be stoked that you know, whoever found this place was able to archive it online this way and everything, and show it off in its full-fledged nature. So, yeah, there's not a whole lot of stuff here that I am like, oh, I need to take all this stuff to Fart Clan. So, I'll take a couple. I'll take a couple things. And I'll make my way over after stream. Yeah, thank you so much for reminding me, Willardom. Rest in peace, this chest plate. 07's in chat for Creme 10's flashy shirt, which I'll be ripping off. You know what? Why don't we just like rip it off right now? I said I was going to do it off stream, but let's just... Let's just be brave. Sleep in this bed. Thank you everybody for your 07s. 40 Bookmon in. I don't think I have anything else that has Curse of Binding on it. It's just... Let's go to a proper place to do this. Where it all began. On the golf course. Rest in peace. This lovely, unique piece of armor created by our very own Creme 10, whose base we just found. I'd preserve it if I could. Now kill. Well, that was sad. I just walked past that map again. See, anybody who's getting a glimpse of it, you can like tell that it's... Sorry everybody. It's probably not safe for work. Turn off death points? Frick you, man. I don't have death points on. Can I get into a good position here? Awesome place. T-Black, that's enough out of you. Yeah, I'll keep you guys posted on my journeys over the next Fart Clan base that was just revealed to the public by Blue in her last stream, I believe. Bro, didn't everybody stop creeping me out? Stop creeping me out. It's already creepy enough to die like that. But yeah, let's see if anybody else is live playing 2B right now. Ooh, a guy named Free Fall Fail. Finding and destroying bases in 2B2T. Or we could just raid Shoro. Actually, is Moose live? Let's raid Moose Mountie. We haven't shown him much love. Shoro's just running VODs, it sounds like, according to Blue. So I'm gonna send through this raid here in a sec. Moose has got great vibes. I haven't spent a whole lot of time in his streams. Indy, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. But so far I really like him. I really like the dude. He seems really genuine, really chill. But yeah, super stoked on this find. My bed is gonna remain here for us to start next stream. In the meantime, off stream, I will be traveling to the Fart Clan base. Shout out all my farters out there. Yeah, Yeah, I could not be more stoked about the find today. Well, maybe if it was actually 5 dubs, but we keep on keeping on. We continue the journey. I like the range. I like you guys. There, I said it. Good times and good vibes. All right. Moose Mountie. I'm going to make a rival clan called Poop Clan. That's awesome. I'll join that one too. I'll be the Fart Clan insider. I won't make a group then? Queef Clan. There we go. Now the gears are turning. All right, let's get a Fart Clan shout out from Moose. Thank you again, everybody. Show Moose some big love. And I've already kind of did my whole outro. If you're on Twitch, there are my socials and my Discord. If you're on YouTube, you can navigate to my YouTube videos and find it anyway in the description. All right, I'm sending it through. Also, I work the next 3 days, but I might be doing a streaming thing on my work days anyway, early stream style. So, yeah, I'm sending it through. Love y'all. Catch you on the flip. Peace.
Hey, yo. Holy shit. Yo, Paul. Thank you so much for the raid, Paul. Jesus Christ.
Oh, hi.
Yo, fuck. So much. Yo.